can lead his team to the win. If he has as many yards this week as he had in the last, I can't imagine they'll lose again.
It's the Patriots going up against the Saints.
From a city that's played host to 10 Super Bowls, here's a look inside the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the New England Patriots. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Saints team as they enter play. They come in off a good win on the road, and now they hit the home opener at 1-0.
And going back through the tape, I thought they looked pretty good last week. It was a solid win, a comprehensive win.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Patriots, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. There, sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
That one good for 13 at a New England first down.
Here we go now.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's got his man out of the backfield. He'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Second down, just 1 yard to go. They'll set up to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Now a carry for White. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Well, partner, what do you think? They didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, though, if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Trying to squeeze it into Edelman, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. He fights forward for a couple with a penalty flag down. And the linemen, they're already walking back. So they lost yardage. Now the Patriots offense, they worked their way back out onto the field. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
That good for 22 and a first down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult.
As a man, and it's Edelman for the Patriot touchdown. Julian Edelman, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns.
Scoring update now from Carolina. The Bills have taken the early lead. Tyrod Taylor, an early touchdown pass in that one. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. It'll be a Patriot. They'll look to throw here on first down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter in the books. He'll look to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll make it a second down. Back to throw here. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march up another 15 against your squad.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. They've made goal line offense a priority on the practice field this week. This is exactly the situation they've been prepping for. The first carry now for Rex Burkhead. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Now that was a terrific play. We're down here near the goal line, and only one word comes to mind for me, and that's overwhelmed, because they absolutely overwhelmed the offensive line. He came free and made the hit in the backfield.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. James White, his first touchdown of the new season, and the Pats able to cash in for 6. Of course, everyone watching at home and those on the... A reminder, coming up tonight, Green Bay visits Atlanta. All sorts of storylines there. A playoff rematch, also the opening of Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And then on Monday night, the Giants host the Lions.
So the Giants play on Sunday night and Monday night to open the season.
Yeah, 2 under the lights. And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Second down following the run. Here's a carry now for Mike Gillisley. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. And, Charles, you talk about leaders in yards per carry last year. You think, oh, maybe Zeke Elliott, Devontae Freeman, DeMarco Murray. No, it was Mike Gillisley, 5.7 per tote.
You're exactly right. That's not a name that comes to mind readily. And, of course, he didn't have nearly the number of touches as those guys. But still, a good, hard inside runner who can break a number of tackles. And he is very efficient in his running style.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Now that screen there on second down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick.
And now out come the Patriots. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
A very solid gain of 27. They'll look to throw now on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Cameron Jordan in there to get him for what will be a loss of 13 yards. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Right side, that's complete to Gronkowski. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. 23 yards on the play. They'll drop to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Allen, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. Well, that's a perfect example of how he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's game. He is just all around the football right now, isn't he?
That he is, and it's funny because I talked with the coaching staff about drills that they do in practice, and one of them is called matching hands. And as soon as that hand is launched by the quarterback, you throw up the opposite hand and match that hand with the QB, and oftentimes you're able to knock it away, as we just saw there.
And we're back. The offense had a chance to talk things over. We'll see what they come up with here on this next play. They'll look to throw here. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Julian Edelman in the final seconds of the first half. And the Patriots add on to their lead.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Here's Gillisley. He'll take this up just shy of the 40. And display of footwork on that run. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with 3rd down coming up. They stay on the ground. This is Gillisley again. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. He loses 5. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession, and that was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, but control the game offensively, put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 7 yards on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
No, check, Patriots!
Looking to throw. Goes right side, complete to Gronk. And he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Often on fire. On to the second half in Carolina. And the Panthers have now taken the lead in that ball game. Cam Newton, a couple of touchdown passes thus far. So the Patriots coming out now. He'll drop to throw. Now, last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So, in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, 3rd quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. They have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
And he's got the 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England 1st down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans. We get set for the 4th quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football. And they're behind the sticks here a bit now, dealing with a 2nd and 12.
Here we go now.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Sheldon Rankins continuing to fight downfield. The big tackle gets him for a loss of 11. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Wide open, Julian Edelman. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively a backbreaker. They'll look to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31. Defensively rallying to the ball after the nice move. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Call it a gain of 3. And that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
No. Check. Patriots.
Back to throw. This is caught. It's Julian Edelman. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
So now it's 1st and goal. On the run, it's Burkhead. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. 2nd, 3rd guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over. After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Julian Edelman, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead.
Things are rocking easy here in the 4th quarter. They've got to feel pretty good about this one. Actually, they've got to feel excellent. Tough loss in the opener. No way they wanted to go 0-2.
I don't want to read too much into it, but psychologically, is there something much bigger? Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Being chased out left. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They're going to look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. Edelman, the intended receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. But for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by the safety, Kenny Vaccaro. The 20, 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit.
The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. So now 11 yards to go for this offensive unit. It's second down. This is Gillisley. A swift move, but not a ton to show for it. Tackle just on the other side of midfield. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. It doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Now Gillisley. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. Baltimore. And it was the Browns that wound up winners in that one. Deshaun Kaiser, 2 touchdown passes in the W. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for New England, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, and they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, and gone. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports.